Good afternoon to all the students. This is Surbhi Gangwar. In today's lecture, we will discuss about the static and the dynamic memory allocation. So basically, what is static memory allocation? Memory allocation is done at the compile time, whereas the dynamic memory allocation is done at the runtime. With the compile time memory allocation, we means that's the fixed memory. That means you cannot change the size of that particular memory. You cannot increase or decrease the size of the memory. And with runtime memory allocation, it is the initial memory. You can only insert and delete. It only grows and shrink. We cannot change the size of this size of the memory. So the main difference between the static and the dynamic memory allocation is this: that static is a compile time memory allocation, and dynamic is a runtime memory allocation. In a static memory allocation, you cannot change the size of the memory, but in dynamic memory allocation, you can change the size of the memory. So if we have two computers, computer 1 and computer 2, and a program written as in under main section you had given you had initialized a variable a of type integer as 10. Value of a is equals to 10, and you have to print the value of a. And this is a source code for the computer 1, and you have to you are just creating a exe file of this particular program named as program.exe. And then you will copy this particular executable file into a pen drive. That is, program.exe file is being copied into the pen drive, that is the flash memory. Okay, so then if we have a computer 2 and computer 1 and computer 2 are not connected in any manner, so you are going to transfer the data of the pen drive into this particular computer 2. So the whenever the program is copied into this particular computer, then it will goes to the operating system, and operating system run, and you will get the output is equals to a output of the variable a. You will get 10 here. So the question arises, at which location of which computer you will store the value of a. So whenever this type of situation occurs, in this particular situation, the value of a will be stored in computer 2. Why memory allocation is allocated in computer 2? Because in the case of computer 1, you have only created a source code, and that particular source code is and that particular executable file of that particular source code is copied into computer 2, and this computer 2 runs that particular executable file and gets the output. So that particular output will be stored in computer 2. Okay, next, if we have an array, we'll learn this with the help of an example. For example, if we have an array named arr, type of integer, and it has the fixed size as 5. Next, in this particular line, you had defined the pointer arr as the integer type. Next, if we are just declaring this particular line as at element arr is equals to integer of pointer, calloc function we are using here, 5 comma size of int. In this particular statement, the size of integer and calloc, here in case of calloc function, we'll use the realloc function, and the integer and the pointer and the value of this particular thing. Then when we'll get this output of this particular thing, then the pointer variable of this particular thing will be get as the integer data type. Next, in case of Java, you will declare an array as static. You will declare as the integer. Here we have defined the array is equals to new int 5, the collections. Then if we have to declare the dynamic allocation, then we will use here the concept of dynamic collection. That is the array list. Okay, thank you.